This is my match video for the two-gun match held at Last Chance Handgunners August 24th, 2019. I'm using borrowed gear for this match, an AR that I haven't held until this moment, and a VP9 that I've dry fired 5 or 10 times. I'm starting on stage 3. Paper is 2 hits anywhere, or 1 A-zone, or 1 headshot. All of the static steel is 2 hits at this match.
Are you ready? Stand by!
Trending high, but
I think you just got the edge of it.
When dumping a rifle at this match, it needs to be mag out and empty chamber. You can do this by dropping and burning around. I don't like this, however, because I've seen some sketchy one-handed shots, so I just rack the rounds out. You should reload before any spinner, especially when you only have 10 rounds left. However, it works out this time.
VP9!
Slide forward, hammer down, and holster.
I finished stage 3 in 10th with a time of 79.28 seconds. After this stage, we adjusted the zero on the rifle as it was about 3 to 4 MOA high.
Are you ready? Stand by!
All paper must be engaged without using the white barricade. The final 2 targets, however, must be shot while touching it. This ping pong ball is floating over a hairdryer.
Alright, first shot.
You had a hammer.
I know, I'm hoping.
Call it.
Oh.
Just call it.
Yeah.
Okay, slide forward, pull the trigger.
Do not do what I just did here. Always point your gun at a berm or whatever your safe direction is when you're pulling the trigger to demonstrate clear. This was unsafe. I finished the stage in 3rd with a time of 48.34 seconds.
Clear.
Stand by! Foot inside, there you go.
Little short barrel with muzzle brakes. It's unpleasant.
Oh. Okay.
Why
Clear it
double
out.
up on ear pro? Back the gun.
It was possible to clear the Polish rack without dropping the weight on the activator and then shoot the bottom of the target that is hidden by the no-shoot. I, however, failed to get the plates off of the right side fast enough.
Steel, get the rest of the steel. Get the rest of the steel.
Here I was trying to clip the left edge of the target because I called only one C-zone hit, which was accurate.
Load, show clear. Slide forward, striker down, and holster.
Finishing the stage, I did have a failure to neutralize that put me into 18th with a time of 113.87 seconds.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by.
Who needs sights? I just looked down the side of the rifle and watched for the impacts on these couple of targets.
Just time. Hit. Hit. Hit.
Where?
Low right,
Low.
high left, left, right, left.
Hit.
This target array is the farthest that I've ever shot at this point. I'm pretty happy with how I did. I'm also very used to my AR that has an ambi-charging handle, which confuses me when I have to hit the latch on the GI style handle. Just one hand all these guys.
Okay. Load, show clear.
Holy shit.
Slide forward, hammer down, holster.
Finishing the stage, I came in 9th with a time of 98.7 seconds. This stage had 5 shooting positions. From each position, you had to hit each steel one time. 3 positions were from this barricade, another one was from a stool, and the final was from a roof prop. Additionally, at some point during this, and from one of the positions, you had to spin a spinner.
Where the hell is?
Yeah, that orange.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it.
Hit. Hit. Hit.
Shooting, yo. Keep it up, keep it up.
Hit.
I just want ear pro that's not shit.
My ear pro is getting in the way of my cheek weld, which is why I'm moving my head so much.
Thank you.
Hit.
Go right.
Hit.
Put those on his head.
Hit. 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 Hit.
Unfortunately, my GoPro died here, so you don't get to see me hit the remaining 3 targets and spin the spinner. However, I did finish in 8th. I took 190.55 seconds. As a note, I was the second slowest person on the stage that managed to spin the spinner, and the slowest person would appear to have taken the spinner first and didn't have enough time to engage the remaining static steel. Between stages, I swapped to a pair of squishies that I got from another shooter. For this stage, you could shoot however you wanted, but had to be entirely within the box. So I took up my best position, which is seated with crossed legs and a sling.
I think he hit that. There we go.
Here at the end of the bay, there are 3 paper targets and 3 hanging clays that need to be broken. We didn't have a hit collar for the clays, so using the 6 power on the LVPO was very helpful here.
Breathe. Breathe. 2. 1. 2. Breathe.
Yeah, that's pretty sure that's everything.
All right, go. Clear the rifle. Prep the trigger. There you go, there you go. You're good, you're good.
Finishing out the match gangster style, I made 7th and earned a time of 142.87 seconds. After driving from 2 p.m. until 3 a.m. with 1 break for dinner and trying to go to sleep at one point because I thought the match was on Sunday rather than Saturday, then sleeping for 3 hours at my friend's house before heading to the range, I placed in 5th with a time of 673.61. I was also tied for the 3rd least in penalties. This is my best match ever, both in my placement and the percentage of my current skill displayed. I am very happy with how I did. My takeaways from this match are that 1, I can shoot pretty well on 3 hours of sleep. 2, I need to get a VP9 when I leave Washington. 3, LVPOs are very powerful tools and I will need to pick one up after I get a magnifier.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Spinners are not directly a shooting challenge, they are a timing challenge, and getting yourself to a position where you can make hits at the correct time is the part that I believe most people have trouble with. A lot of shooters can hit that size of a target at that range. They, however, need to be on their own time to do that. They can't force their time into the timing of the spinner. 6, ambi controls have a very distinct advantage over non-ambi controls. 7, in-ear protection is better than over-ear that doesn't allow you to get a cheek weld, so having good over-ear is critical to being able to shoot accurately and not become deaf. 8, J-comps are pretty sweet. That's the muzzle brake that was on this rifle. It was very nice and I need to consider getting one. 9, always point in a safe direction when you're pulling the trigger on any firearm, even one that you know is not loaded. 10, turn the Wi-Fi off on your GoPro after you've confirmed that you're getting a good visual on the footage. As a final video note, editing in the long-range hits, both with the video and with images and circles, was a very time-consuming process, and I think it would be awesome if more people, specifically large YouTubers, did things like this on longer range stages to make it clear what they're shooting at and how well they are shooting at it. I totally understand, however, that the amount of time that it takes is entirely unreasonable. Still be cool. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.